89 FM The Head with your hosts, Edward Bontell, Kenshin, Asakura, and Jay Rai.
For those of you who don't know what Invader Zim is, it's a show about a little green alien trying to take over our planet Earth.
With his little robot companion.
With his robot companion, made entirely out of garbage.
Oh, it's a piggy. Garbage.
Yes, garbage. The show was actually really popular, even though the creator, Johan Vasquez, I think that's how you pronounce his name, said that it was not one of his favorite things to work on because Nickelodeon constantly censored him. If you don't know any of his work, look up Johnny the Homicidal Maniac or Squee, and you'll see what I mean. Compared to Invader Zim.
They might work, but different.
Different thing entirely.
Yeah.
More dark humor.
Yeah. Well, Invader Zim was dark humor, but there's not enough violence in it or cursing like there was in Johnny the Homicidal Maniac.
Yeah.
So
which is understandable because it's Nickelodeon, but he could have went to HBO or something.
HBO, Comedy
I'm
Central.
surprised that they cut a deal with Nickelodeon. Should we find some other network?
Yeah.
Well, it's
Was
not like he's the greatest creator in the universe, and don't quote me on that, please. But the thing is, it's not like he had any other network picking it up.
Especially he had.
Sure, but you figured Nickelodeon would look at it and think, this is not what we want.
Well, back in the day, it was because they had Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life. Those shows had lots of violence in it.
Violence, sexual
Lots
innuendos,
of cartoon violence, sexual
and also
innuendos. It was like the peak of childhood. Children who were raised on that became led by a complete retard. I'm talking about George Bush.
Yeah, I want to forget about him. Seriously. Jeez.
Okay.
8 years.
Well,
Seriously.
let's get back on the topic right now.
We are on the topic. We're talking about Invader Zim.
Yeah, but we're talking about George Bush out of nowhere.
No, I said he questioned why they wouldn't look at it, and I said because at the time those shows were acceptable.
Alright.
Alright, well, anyways, back to Invader Zim. Obviously, favorite character, girl.
Alright.
He's okay. I like Gaz.
You like it?
Gaz?
Oh,
I forgot about Gaz.
You gotta like a woman with power, and everybody feared her.
True.
Can you also compare her to Tak?
Hell no.
Tak?
Tak?
Oh yeah, nah.
Tak was another Urkin, which is Invader Zim's race, who's trying to conquer planets. She came in, she wasn't really assigned to anything, but she wanted to get back within good graces with the tallest, which is their leaders. Their leaders are just taller than everybody else.
Tall.
Which in their planet it makes them officially more
The leader,
intelligent.
for some reason. Which is funny because they're all stupid.
Especially the purple one.
Is he build a donut?
You forget. I'm gonna access the computer and try to figure out what's going on. You try to save us.
You save the donuts.
Exactly. But Tak wasn't officially assigned anything, so she tried to take Zim's mission, which I guess she didn't even notice Zim wasn't even officially assigned to Earth. They just sent him out to some coordinates, and he found the planet that was inhabited. Lucky us.
No, wasn't he like exiled or something there?
Apparently.
No, originally what happened was he grew up as a regular Urkin, and I'm getting this from a script that was never aired. He was originally a regular Urkin, being trained to become a soldier. He became an elite, which is like, I think, one rank under Invader, which is the greatest ranking you can have because you're sent in by yourself and you take over a whole planet. But, he was a problem, so they sent him to become a scientist, which is weird because you watch the show, he's kind of dumb. But then again, he's also pretty intelligent at times.
Yeah, he seems able to modify just about anything.
The Mega Doom.
Basically, in a way, he's smart. Basically, in a way, he's not smart. He's just stupid, but he's very intelligent
And energetic.
So in a way,
I wouldn't say he's full of himself, but more he's like enthusiastic.
He's proven himself time and time again.
Yeah. Like how he defeated that one guy from Hobo 13.
I think he just has bad luck.
Maybe he just doesn't listen to people's warnings. Anyways, after he was a scientist, he accidentally killed one of the tallest that was originally in charge. Then again, when he was graduating to become an invader, his thing came back to their home planet and ate their tallest. So he killed 2 Tallists, and they decided to exile him to a world called Concordia, where his job was officially changed to fighter. But in the series, which is later on in this chronological time frame, he comes back to the Great Assigning because he believes that he is an invader, that invader blood runs through him. Which is weird because all of them are like bio-robots and stuff. Yeah, remember? Their tube is just cracked open and they're brought to life with their backpack?
Oh yeah!
It's like a symbiosis between their pack and them. They're living creatures, but they're also kind of...
They got like an extra brain.
Living machines. Yeah, their backpack acts as a second brain to store memories and stuff.
I like the fact that it's got arms to extend like sort of like a spider.
Yeah.
Crawl things. I think it's awesome. I want one of those.
But yeah.
Of course, I don't want my eyes to melt when I stare into the sun.
Although then again, Zim's problems with his mission doesn't always come from him. He has a sort of antagonistic relationship with something that could be viewed as a hero because he's trying to save his planet. And his name is Dib. The child
Dib.
with the enormous head. He's actually the son of
Dib. Rocks!
Dib. Are we just gonna make sound effects the whole time?
Yes.
Anyways, Dib is the son of a super genius known as Professor Membrane, and
he
the brother
brought back
of Gaz.
And he brought back the dead for at one point.
Yes, he's obsessed with the paranormal. His father wants him to be a regular scientist because he believes paranormal investigation and paranormal stuff is not science. But Dib has a long-lasting love affair with it and finds that Zim, being an alien, he's constantly trying to foil Zim's plan. Take pictures of him, try to prove to Earth that he's an alien, which none of them believe him because apparently all the people on their planet are complete morons.
Also, what didn't help him though, he cried wolf.
Yeah.
He cried wolf too many times.
Yes. Because apparently Bigfoot was using his belt sounder in his garage.
So basically, though, at first they believe him, but since he cried wolf too many times, they like, forget it.
Yeah, they saw merit within it, and then Zim just kind of passed it off as he's crazy.
Yeah.
So it kind of works out like that. The series was never actually finished, which kind of blows.
Mm-hmm.
So that had to end somehow.
Yeah, but Vasquez
Explosions with mashed potatoes. Something.
Vasquez was not happy with the work that he was.
Well, I can understand
Putting
that he was forced to do a lot what he didn't want to do with it.
Censorship.
Yeah, and
Jared can
I have a deep
relate.
hatred for censorship. The hell.
And the ironic thing is, we're gonna censor all his parts later on.
Son of a.
All you'll hear when he talks is or
What's it coming to go?
Oh yeah. Also, as we were, Gaz.
Oh yes, Gaz is a very evil girl, but then sometimes she can be, contended as being holy, because there's sometimes where light shines upon her and she reverts to normal or something like that. So it's kind of
the universe is now inbound.
Yeah,
pretty
like
much.
when she was fighting Higgins for that game station thing.
I love the
She
fact that
loves
she
video
could
games.
exchange a battery pack in like half a second. And the game is so blank.
I actually like her though, because even though she's she's evil, she's some sort of goth kid. She's also smart. How she can also remember.
I don't think she's evil. She just doesn't want to.
she just doesn't like people.
Yeah.
Oh, so in a way she's like.
But she loves pizza.
In a way she's antisocial.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love pizza?
Yeah, but
She's
also
got power. And everybody
also remember
loves
she
power.
also in a way she's also smart. Remember she can work on a lot of Zim's equipment. Sometimes a lot better than Zim himself.
Alright, well, we're totally pushing the boundaries of time here, so join us again next week.
Hey Edward,
Yes, Jared?
guess what I'm doing?
Researching indigenous streetwalkers?
Why no? I'm on Twitter!
I don't see a difference.
Twitter is an online blog that continuously goes on.
I thought it was some kind of porno site. Yeah, so apparently we're on Twitter now, which would kind of be creepy if I considered it was a porno site.
So follow us at 69FM_the head.
Where you can talk to us, give us ideas for another show, bitch about how we're not doing Digital Playground enough.
So,
And I do it every day.
so follow us at Twitter. Okay. The head, man!